Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are going to present about absorption and its application. When we spray perfume, the smell spreads everywhere. But have you ever wondered where it actually goes? The smell doesn't just disappear, it enters the air, our clothes, and even our skin, and this process is called absorption. Absorption happens all around us. For example, like a sponge soaks up water, a freshener spreads scent into the air, and even a tea bag releases its color and flavor into hot water. Absorption is everywhere in our daily life. So, what exactly is absorption? Let's hear the explanation from FATIN.
Absorption is a mass transfer process where one substance is taken into a bulk of another substance. In most cases, this involves a gas dissolved into a liquid. Unlike surface process, the gas molecules do not stay on the surface. They spread throughout the liquid. It's important not to confuse absorption and adsorption, as these two processes are fundamentally different. In absorption, the substance enter and spread throughout the entire volume or bulk of the absorbents. In contrast, adsorption occur only at the surface, where molecules attach themselves to the surface of a solid or liquid without entering the bulk. For example, when carbon dioxide dissolves in water, it is an absorption process because the molecule gas enter and spread throughout the liquid. However, when the gas molecules stick on the surface of activated carbon, the process is known as adsorption, since the interaction occur only on the surface. Why absorption occur? Absorption occurs due to concentration difference or partial pressure difference between the gas phase and the liquid phase. Gas molecules naturally move from a region of higher concentration or higher partial pressure to a region of lower concentration until equilibrium is achieved. The ability of the liquid to absorb gas depends on several factors, including the solubility of the gas in the liquid, the pressure of the gas, the temperature of the system, and the nature of interaction between the gas and the liquid. In general, for many gases, higher pressure and lower temperature increase the index of absorption. This is why absorption processes are often operated under controlled temperature and pressure conditions in industrial applications.
We have seen absorption in daily life, but how does it actually work at the microscopic level? Absorption happens when gas molecules move from the gas phase into a liquid and stay there. This is not magic, it's driven by basic physical and chemical force. There are three main reasons gas can enter a liquid. First, solubility. Some gases naturally like to dissolve in liquids. Second, pressure. When gas pressure is higher, more gas is pushed into the liquid. And third, sometimes the gas reacts with the liquid, which pulls it in even faster. This idea is explained by Henry's law. In simple terms, the higher the gas pressure above a liquid, the more gas the liquid can absorb. That's why unopened carbonated drinks contains lots of dissolved carbon dioxide. Absorption can happen in two ways. Physical absorption depends only on solubility, like carbon dioxide dissolving in water. Meanwhile, chemical absorption happens when the gas reacts with the liquid, such as carbon dioxide reacting with amine solution in industrial gas treatment. In industries, this process happens inside tall equipment called absorption columns, where the gas is cleaned before being released into the environment.
Next is application of adsorption. Absorption is something that happens in our daily life even though we usually do not notice it. One very common example is perfume. When we spray perfume in a room, the smell spread and stay for a long time instead of disappearing immediately. This happens because the perfume vapor is absorbed by moisture in the air, allowing the fragrance to move around the room and last longer. Another everyday example is use of air freshener. Air freshener work by absorbing and slowly release the fragrance into the air. This helps to remove unpleasant smells such as food odor and keep the room smell fresh for a longer period of time. Without absorption, the smell will disappear very quickly. Absorption is also used in cooling system at home, such as some type of refrigerator. In this system, the special fluid absorbs heat from the surrounding. As a result, the temperature inside the refrigerator becomes lower and food can be stored safely. And the daily example show that absorption is useful process in our home. Absorption is extremely important in industry and environmental protection. Many industrial processes produce harmful gases during burning or chemical reaction. If these gases are released directly into the air, they can cause air pollution and health problems. To prevent this, factories use absorption systems such as scrubber, where harmful gases are absorbed by liquid before the gases are released into the atmosphere. Absorption is also widely used in carbon capture technology. Carbon dioxide is a major greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. In carbon capture plant, carbon dioxide is absorbed by exhausted gases that help reduce its release into the environment and slow down climate change.
So guys, why absorption actually matters? Absorption happens every day all around us. It happens in our bodies, in plants, and even in the materials that we use. Absorption might seem simple, but it has a big impact in our life. Let's start with the first one, our health. Our body absorbs food and water to give us energy and also to keep us strong. Even medicines need absorption to work properly and help us heal. Without absorption, our bodies couldn't use the things that we eat or drink. So absorption is really important for us to stay healthy every day. Absorption is not just for humans. Plants need it too. Plants absorb water and nutrients from the soil through their roots. This helps them to make their own food, grow tall and strong, staying alive, and become green. Without absorption, the plants couldn't survive and we wouldn't have fruits, vegetables, or even oxygen to breathe. Absorption also helps keep our world clean and functional. Sponge, towels, and tissues absorb liquids to help clean spills and keep things dry. It is also used in water filters, medicines, and factories to make the products to work properly. So absorption is actually helping in many ways that we don't even notice. Even though absorption might seem like a small process, it has a big impact in our everyday life. It keeps us healthy, makes plants grow, and makes our world cleaner. So, the next time you see a sponge soaking up water or plants drinking from the soil, remember, absorption did matter.
In conclusion, absorption is a simple process where one substance moves into another material, not just staying on the surface. We see absorption in our daily life, such as when a sponge absorbs water, and on a large scale in industry that clean pollutant air and treated water. This process play an important role in protecting the environment, improving health, and support the community. By understanding absorption, we can better appreciate how engineering concepts help improve our quality of life. Thank you for watching.